Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers that's pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. All right, so just quick video as you can see on the screen. This is Fox News, a multi-media corporation. All right, backed by corporations that are set up by Esau, the so-called white man. All right, that the Bible speaks of. That is the scene of great future judgment according to their own dictionary. All right, when you speak of Edom, furthermore, also when it talks in the Bible of Isaiah, the 34th chapter, Idumea, the people of my curse to judgment. So this is their attempt to control the narrative. And basically, at this point, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah said, my word shall go forth. As a matter of fact, let's get it. The end shall be. Matthew, the 24th chapter. Now, clearly, this is Esau's attempt to control the narrative. But at this point, the Most High Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, he's the one that's in power over Esau. All right. He has the power to do anything that he wants to do at any time. He has the power to show his hand at any time. But the Lord is going to get ready to have Esau administer this market trip. I mean, I'm just prophesying according to the scriptures. All right. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for it. Give me a second. Yeah, man. The Lord is wrapping up his ministry. All right. The scriptures say that I will send forth fishes. All right. And then afterwards, I will send forth hunters. So the time of fishing season is coming to an end. And the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah is about to bring hell upon his society. Where is that? Where is it at? Wars and wars. Matter of fact, let me read. I'm gonna read some of Matthew's the 24th chapter. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. End is not yet, but you have to see these things, right?" Matthew's 24:7, it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." So y'all supposed to be on CNN and Fox News prophesying these things. You know, y'all supposed to be saying these things. Look, these are the beginning of sorrows. That's why we're on the news. That's why we're getting the spotlight. All right, because these are only the beginning of sorrows. For nation shall rise up against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And we're seeing it now. All right. And it didn't even start yet. It says all these are the beginning of sorrow. So when the sorrows really come, that's when the affliction is going to come. Because people are going to need a place to channel that energy. And that's the spirit is going to be heightening in that day. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. Okay. And that's what's happening. On the comment boards right here, they talking a lot of shit. And the atmosphere is right for something to happen. They blame it on the Hebrew Israelites. All right. And these same spirits that's on the comment board, black Israelites are preaching evil. What is so evil about what we're teaching? All right. The scriptures talk about all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. So the people on the comment board are going to be the ones that's going to fulfill the prophecies, man. You know, they have the same spirit of the one that's going to afflict you, afflicted, be the afflictor upon the afflicted, which are the men of the Lord, and shall kill you. So they're going to kill some of the men of the Lord, and they're going to kill other Israelites out here. See, this so-called white man is just setting you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans up, man. And this guy, he was confounded because Esau just completely ran his news broadcasting style on him. You don't go to their platforms; they got to come to your platform. You're out in the streets, all right. See, that's the difference. This guy probably runs a Hebrew Israelite school. They probably don't go out on the weekends, all right. He got his beard, looks like he got his beard lined up to a certain extent. You know, and hey, man, look, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua was speaking to a specific people. That's why he spoke in parables. Only a number of people are going to be able to get this. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Now, what is the name of the Lord? All right, Yahweh and his son Yahushua was speaking this. So you have to come in that same spirit, and this is talking to you. All right. It says, and then shall many be offended. And we're coming into the time where many people, matter of fact, let's look up the word offended. All right, because scandalizo, right? I remember Elder Gabar going into that word. It says to put a stumbling block or an impediment in the way. And this is the stumbling block and the impediment that's in the way, the demonization of Israel. Okay, so this prophecy is going to take place. It's taking place right now, man. And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another. And we last night we watched that Israelite summit, man. All of they call me Yashrala all up in there, man. But guess what? Scandalizo is coming. All right. Where the Lord is going to put it, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to put a stumbling block in the midst of you men out here, man. That's not in the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It says impediment in the way upon which another man trip and fall. All right. It says to be offended. So, hey, that's what we're seeing being manifest right before our eyes. Because these things, Yahushua, when he spoke these things to the disciples, man, this is like a great man speaking to men that want to know something that's about to come. All right. And he spoke these words to his disciples, and we have these words today. All right. It says, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Okay, for Yahushua. All right, the true men are going to be hated for Yahushua, for his sake. And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another, lay a stumbling block. All right, because you have men turning on each other in these camps and all of that. The Lord's bringing forth division, man. So y'all talking about the Lord. Did y'all think the Lord is what y'all coming together? As a matter of fact, let me go to that, man, because we established that for the name's sake of Yahushua, we shall be betrayed, offended, stumbling blocks, scandalizo. All right, and that's what's going to happen in the coming days, man. All right. Oh, come verse 14. It says, this is what I was looking for, verse 14. But verse 13, it says, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. So you got to endure in the doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. So Black Hebrew Israelites, you have men that are in the streets of America that are saying that they're Israelites, that the land of Israel belongs to them according to the Bible. And Esau is broadcasting this throughout the whole world. All right, that we are the people that the Lord said that we are. So Esau has lost. Esau, this right here is really the acceleration of your downfall. Okay, when you do things like this, you so-called white people, you should have just ignored this because now you have these people believing on the comment board that we're racist, that we're hate baited, we're not the true people who we are, because now Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to magnify it in the eyes of the whole world, man, that we are the Hebrew Israelites. Now, notice none of these other interviewers get into prophecy. All right, you're supposed to be telling them the prophecies, man. No, we're Israelites. We're not affiliated with those other Israelites, but you know, we believe that America is going to be destroyed in the Third World War that's about to come. We believe that the state of Israel is going to get themselves into something in the Middle East that they're not going to be able to come up out of, which is going to lead to their destruction. And that's how we're going to get the land through Yahushua, because Yahushua is going to be revealed according to the scriptures. That's why we see all of these things. So this gospel has to be taught throughout the whole four corners of the earth, and then shall the end come. All right. Now, I don't want to leave out. I was this is the topic of the video right here. But Esau, you fucked up, man. You fucked up. There's a time that you have been appointed to be destroyed, and you just accelerated by trying to control the narrative, by trying to basically outsmart the Heavenly Father. It just accelerated your downfall. Lamentations 5:1, it says, remember, O Lord, what is come upon us, the Israelites. Consider and behold our reproach. Okay, because see, now you had these devils basically pulling the narrative that we are not who we say we are. So now Yahweh Bashim Al Shah got to get him his name, because his name came out in those videos, man. That's why the scriptures say that you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. You just magnifying the name. The Yahweh pushes a vibration. All right, even men that don't speak in the truth and sincerity of Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, but that speak the name of his in Yahweh, all right, it still carries a vibration, man. All right, because Yahweh's name is going out, man. All right, the men that aren't really of the house of Yahweh Bashim Al Shah that speak in that name, they're gonna be cast out. All right, but that name still goes out, and it brings fear and dread, man. All right, so it says, remember, O Lord, what is come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens. All right, and that's what has happened in the course of history. All right, starting with the Babylonian Empire. All right, we were cast out of our land, and we were subject to another nation. All right, we had to serve that other nation, and what we had of our substance was given unto the heathen. All right, and that is a curse, and that's what we had to behold as a people. But that's get ready to happen to these Edomites, man. The same reproach, the same feelings times two is going to befall these Edomites. All right, so-called white man. All right, for which we're racist for saying that. We're racist for telling you the truth, man. Okay, it's not our fault that Esau, okay, is the so-called white man that has control of the earth today. This was his blessing. His blessing was the fatness of the earth, but he would get it by the sword. We can't feel sorry for that. That was their blessing. All right. Their blessing has turned into their curse, man. And we're racist for saying that. But see, we have to articulate, okay, according to Esau's standards, and Esau will try to control the narrative and still make us seem like we're the devil, that we're demons, man. All right. But we're telling you that your blessing, which is the blessing of the sword, how you got the whole earth, all right, is going to be your reproach, all right? It says, our inheritance is turned to strangers. Now, the word strangers, Strong's H 2114 is Zawar, all right? Now, that is to be strangers, be a stranger, to become estranged. Strange, another stranger, foreigner, an enemy. All right, because now we have foreigners, okay, that are in our land, and that's nothing new to the nation of Israel. It's just now that you so-called white people, you're in power, you're the strangers that dwell in our land. All right. Now, pretty much, no. As a matter of fact, you had Zawar and Gar. All right, so this is an example of Gar, which is another Hebrew word for stranger. All right, but this stranger in a lot of times is actually an Israelite. Now you see you have Deuteronomy 23:7, thou shalt not abhor an Edomite. All right, but really that's a Syrian. All right, for he is thy brother. Let me see if they put it in here. Let me put Edomite in here. He put Edom, but we know that not to be Edom. Let me see. Find something. Neighbor, stranger. Let me see. Word Gar. Sojourner. So the word Gar is a sojourner, a temporary inhabitant, of foreigners in Israel through conceded rights. That's the other word for stranger. That word is you got Zawar and you got Gar. So there's two words for strangers when you read the scriptures. All right. I mean in the Old Testament. But pretty much that's it on this video. Esau, your destruction is you have accelerated your destruction because now you created the atmosphere where you have a lot of Edomites now. Now they might see these different things on the Black Hebrew Israelites, and Esau might try to confront these other groups that you have set up that you paid off because now they got to pay. They basically have to pay that tab. They have to pay that tab. See, look, and these people so ignorant says, how can anybody defend what those men were saying? You can't. You can't really defend what those men were saying. So, in the light of the world, because we know that the world of Israel understands it, but the whole world don't understand it. But now it's time that the true men of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, all right, as a matter of fact, let's get this last precept. What is it? John, 1 John 6:3. Yeah, this is 1 John 3:1. It says, behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of Yahweh. All right, the sons of Yahweh is going to come to the highways and hedges rough, but they're going to speak the prophecies. All right, because there was no prophecy in there. There was just slander. And that's the way that Esau ran the story. All right, because you can't get substance out of a 10-second sound clip. Just like even the elder Yahweh out there in Oakland, they were spotlighted when they pushed that Edomite woman on the ground. Now that woman had demons on her. All right, see, certain things like that, or either that was done through the spirit. All right, because those brothers was there to bear forth witness of what went down. But see, Esau projected that to the world, not getting the true story. That's why that's why we call this fake news, man. Right? But see, the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, hey, he's the drama king. He's like the apostle said, man, and he's gonna really show things, man. He's gonna turn things up, man. These people out here have no clue, man. All right, it says, therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. See, it knoweth us not because it didn't know Yahweh Shah. All right, it didn't know the Heavenly Father, man. It says, beloved, now are we the sons of Yahweh, and it doth not yet appear. It doth not yet appear what we shall be. It doth not appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, who? Yahweh Shah, we shall be like him. Well, we're going to be up in the chariots. All right, we're going to be at him. We're going to be up. We're going to be up upon that rock. All right, looking down at our enemies. All right, and seeing their destruction. Remember, the people that take the mark of the beast, all right, is going to be tormented in the presence of the angels, in the presence of the Lamb, and in the presence of the elect. All right, even the men that die for this word, all right, as martyrs, they're going to be the first ones to see the destruction of the wicked. It says, we shall be like unto him, for we shall see him as he is. All right, we shall see him as he is, the man in power. And every man that have this hope in him purifieth himself. So if you have this hope, all right, that you are Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and you come with the doctrine, and you have a spirit, which is the spirit of prophecy, all right, every man that have this hope in him purifieth himself, even as he is pure, right? And guess what? We have the pure doctrine, all right, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We have the prophecy, the sure word of prophecy, all right? And who we learn that from, all right? Who we learn that from? We didn't learn it from these other Israelite groups. We learned it from the elders and apostles of Great Millstone by the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. And that's why we come. That's why, look, they come to us, and we prophesy to them. All right, we minister the words of the Lord, and they're not going to be able to gainsay, okay, or deny what we're saying. And if they lie upon us, they'll be destroyed. All right. So with that, I just want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you brothers that's pushing the word in sincerity and truth. Shalom.